Hey, welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, but I just started kind of live streaming recently, and I thought it'd be nice to do another one. I kind of know I have the Perfect Dark one that I am supposed to finish, and I will eventually do that. I'm kind of trying something a little different about how I go about doing that, so I'll get to it, don't worry. But for now, we're going to do Wonder Boy, so let's start. Now, if you've never played Wonder Boy, I'm sure you noticed right up front, it looks a lot like Adventure Island. And that's pretty much because it is. There's kind of a sorted legal type thing about it, why there's Adventure Island and Wonder Boy, why they both exist. It's basically that Sega got the rights to the original arcade game, which is called Wonder Boy. It looks pretty much just like this. But they gave it to another company to do all the ports to their systems. But the kind of deal was between them and Sega and all that was they couldn't use the same name and they had to have a different character design. So they got that. But with that, they were allowed to do a lot more than just the one Adventure Island game, and it became a whole spin-off series basically. The first Adventure Island though and this one pretty much share a lot of the same things except for character designs and the music and all that kind of stuff. In the name, of course. But those are pretty much the same. Everything else is pretty much the same. If you're coming from, a big fan of Adventure Island, 2 and after and all that kind of stuff, this is definitely a big difference. The game is much more arcade style, it's much simpler, and the Master System version compared to the NES is I don't know if it's much more difficult. It's kind of different. It's a lot more platform heavy compared to the NES version, and just kind of the way he controls. Speaking of the controls, you jump and just by pressing the jump button, obviously, but you only can jump so high. I'll show you as soon as the screen turns over. But you can jump higher by holding the other button. See, you only jump so high. Now, if you hold the other button, he'll jump much further. Kind of a Mario style, platform thing. Now the thing is, he doesn't really run faster. They show his legs moving faster. I don't know why I grabbed the skateboard. They show his legs moving faster, but it just doesn't really happen. Like, he doesn't seem to move that much faster. But he does jump much higher, and there is a big difference in his control. He gets much slippier. He's always slippery. He never lands and just stays put. He always kind of slides a little bit. But if you hold down the other button before you jump, yeah, he really slides all over the place. And it's really difficult, especially in this stage, to keep control of him. With all these moving and clouds, and later you see there's ones that just fly underneath you and fall as soon as you touch them. So it gets pretty tricky. When to only slightly jump and when to really jump is the big key. Throughout the game there's little S's and E and G and A, spell Sega, and you just get points for them. They don't really do anything else. Most of this game is all about points. Again, being an arcade-style game. Of course, you still have the life bar up top, with have to eat the fruit to keep it up. This game, though, compared to the Adventure Island ports, I never feel like getting the fruit is such a necessity. As you've seen, I kind of stand around a lot more compared to what you can in Adventure Island games. If you wait too long in an Adventure Island game, half your bar is gone. Crap. I need to pay attention. Yeah, there's also these mile markers for continues and things like that, which is nice. But when you lose all your lives and you continue, you start back at the beginning of the stage, as you've seen. This one goes up. Alright. Enemies are pretty scarce, I think, compared to like later Adventure Island titles that stick to this style of game. If you don't know, the Wonder Boy games actually change completely. They become action RPG games. Very different. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know, them becoming action RPGs was Sega's way to, you know, split away from Adventure Island to be like, no, this isn't the same game anymore. Or if that was just what they intended from the beginning. I don't know. It's interesting. The first one, though, Wonder Boy 2, which I might do at a later date, is actually an interesting action RPG. Because it's just not an action RPG like you would, you know, imagine usually. It is an arcade-style action RPG. There's no continues or passwords or anything like that. It's just straight up arcade action, you know, trying to get as many points as possible kind of thing and get as far as you can, and that's it. Which is really weird. Ah, jeez. Alright, I made it to the goal. Alright. Next level. I'm gonna try to get to the boss for you. I don't want to keep playing and continuing, dying, and make this a 30-minute long thing and not really get anywhere. So at least get to the boss. Trying to take my time here. Not so much platforming here, but I certainly don't want to die from a bat. Or a boulder, for whatever reason, that killed you instantly. And that was it. That's all I got out of that. Ooh, that was close. Hey, mile marker 3, alright. That's some nice ice, you know, so if it wasn't slippery before, we can just slide everywhere now. Ooh, that's another one good thing. Compared to Adventure Island, that speckled egg, that was the eggplant that'll drain, you know, all your life as you walk. In this one, it's speckled. So you know, compared to Adventure Island, where it's just that white egg, and you just get unlucky. I had to start at the beginning, of course I did. Oh, no, 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 shoot. I'm never gonna make it now. Maybe. Platforming wizardry! Alright. Give me a tomahawk, alright. Oh yeah, the rocks in this one. I don't think they do that in Adventure Island. At least I know they don't in later ones, but if you touch them, not only do you trip, you actually lose a little bit of your life bar, which is really funny. It's not really that big of a deterrent. I'm not really sure why it's there at all. But it does kind of make you want to jump over them as much as possible, so I guess maybe it does its job. Dang it. Almost slid right into him. Don't want to make the same mistake twice. Yeah, I don't want that skateboard. Go away now. Come on. Ah! Shoot! It sucks when a power-up is also a bad thing. Because for some platforming sections like this, you really don't want a skateboard zooming you everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this doll because I need the points. Nope, missed it. Gotta time it just right. Nah, I didn't do it. Alright, we're at the goal. One more level and see the level boss. Hey, music change, alright. It's because you're getting close to the boss. I don't think there's a lot of tracks in this one, actually. I think there's only like 3 or 4. It just switches up between, you know, the main one and like cave and then this one as you get close to the boss. And then maybe a boss one, that's about it. Not enough enemies, it's weirding me out. Ah, stupid frog! Spiders are pretty easy in this game, but most of them don't move. Ooh. Stupid fox. Blue fox. I don't know why he's blue in this game, but it still looks like the fox to me. And we're at the boss. There we go. The boss is really, really easy. Gotta hit him in the head. That's it. And that's it for all of them. That's all you have to do. And it just recycles it over and over again. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna do for this Let's Play. I'm not gonna go through the whole game or anything like that. And maybe another time I'll do more levels and things like that. But until then, I'll see you next time.